Hollywood sparkles with fame, fortune, and dreams, but in its shadowed corners, tragedy and mystery take center stage. Tonight, we open the files on stars whose death shocked the world and left behind haunting questions. Sal Mineo rose to fame as James Dean's troubled friend Plato in Rebel Without a Cause, a role that earned him an Academy Award nomination at just 16. By the mid-1970s, Mineo was staging a remarkable comeback, appearing in acclaimed stage productions and preparing for a major Hollywood return. But on February 12, 1976, he was brutally stabbed in the alley outside his West Hollywood apartment. He died before help could arrive. He was only 37. Police first suspected a lover's quarrel or mob connection, given Mineo's outspoken lifestyle in an era when Hollywood was far less accepting of openly gay actors. Rumors swirled of jealous rivals or even professional jealousy. Years later, a drifter named Lionel Williams was arrested and convicted, but Williams had no known connection to Mineo, leading many to question if the killing was truly random or if Williams was a convenient scapegoat. Was Mineo targeted because of his sexuality, or was it simply a tragic, senseless crime? Officially solved, yet the doubts and whispers linger. Dorothy Stratten was the golden girl of 1980. A Canadian teenager turned Playboy Playmate of the Year, she was beginning a promising film career and was already being hailed as the next Marilyn Monroe. She had roles in comedies, sci-fi films, and was working with director Peter Bogdanovich, with whom she had fallen in love. But her marriage to Paul Snider, a controlling promoter who had discovered her, was collapsing. Snider became obsessed, refusing to let go of her rising fame. On August 14, Dorothy visited Snider at his Los Angeles home to discuss their divorce. Hours later, both were found dead. Dorothy shot in the head with a shotgun, Snider having turned the gun on himself. The murder shocked Hollywood. Bogdanovich later wrote a book, The Killing of the Unicorn, placing much of the blame on Hugh Hefner and the Playboy machine for enabling Snider's control. Films like Star 80 later dramatized her tragic story. Could Dorothy's growing success have saved her if she had broken away sooner? Or was she always doomed by obsession and control? Her case is closed, but her legacy remains as one of Hollywood's most chilling cautionary tales. Tupac Shakur was more than a rapper. He was an actor, poet, activist, and cultural lightning rod. On September 7, 1996, after leaving a Mike Tyson fight in Las Vegas, Tupac's car was ambushed in a drive-by shooting. He was hit 4 times, rushed to the hospital, and died 6 days later at the age of 25. The murder sent shockwaves worldwide. Police investigations were clouded by East Coast-West Coast feud dominating hip-hop. Suspects ranged from rival gang members to record label bosses. Some even theorized Tupac faked his death, pointing to lyrics and supposed sightings in the years after. Despite countless theories, no one was ever charged. In 2023, Dwayne Keith D. Davis, a former gang member, was finally arrested and indicted, but even that left questions about why it took nearly 3 decades. Was Tupac's death simply gang retaliation, or part of a much larger conspiracy within the music industry? A failure of justice, or deliberate silence? Officially, it remains one of the most infamous unsolved crimes in entertainment history. Johnny Stompanato was a gangster, known for his ties to mob boss Mickey Cohen, and infamous for his violent temper. In the late 1950s, he became the boyfriend of MGM's biggest star, Lana Turner. Their relationship was stormy, with Stompanato often threatening Turner. In April 1959, during a heated argument at Turner's Beverly Hills home, Turner's 14-year-old daughter, Cheryl Crane, grabbed a kitchen knife. She stabbed Stompanato once, piercing his heart. He collapsed and died instantly. At the coroner's inquest, Cheryl testified she was protecting her mother. The jury ruled it justifiable homicide, and Cheryl was placed under juvenile supervision. But Hollywood buzzed with rumors. Did Lana herself play a role? Was the incident staged to rid her of a dangerous lover? The scandal captivated the public, with newsreels covering every development like a courtroom drama. For Lana Turner, the tragedy didn't end her career. In fact, it strangely boosted her fame, leading to one of her greatest roles in Imitation of Life. But for Cheryl, the event defined her life. Officially, the case was closed, but the whispers of Hollywood cover-up still echo decades later. David Carradine was Hollywood royalty, son of a famous acting family and a star in his own right. Known for Kung Fu in the 1970s and later Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill, Carradine cultivated a reputation for eccentric, sometimes reckless living. In June 2009, while filming in Bangkok, he was found dead in his hotel room closet. He was discovered hanging with cords around his neck and body. Thai police quickly ruled it accidental asphyxiation during a sex act gone wrong, but Carradine's family and former wives doubted this explanation. They insisted he had enemies, pointing to his outspoken political views and claims of working on secret projects. Others argued the scene was mishandled by police, leaving too many unanswered questions. Tabloids feasted on the lurid details, while friends mourned a talented but troubled artist. Was it an accident, as police claimed, foul play, or simply a private tragedy never meant for the public? Officially, the cause was accidental, but the bizarre circumstances ensure the mystery of David Carradine's death is unlikely to be ever resolved. From young stars silenced too soon to icons lost under suspicious circumstances, Hollywood's darkest mysteries refuse to fade. These stories remind us that even in the land of dreams, tragedy is never far away. And the truth is often stranger than fiction.